questions. My name is Ata Bafo Jambra. Welcome to TRK Multimedia and welcome to this program. Today we have here, I don't want to make mistake, Dr. Margaret Nana Afra Kuma Ejeyi and Mr. Charles. Can you tell us your last name? Pardon me?
Whitehead. Charles Whitehead.
Whitehead, because you have white beard.
I used to have white hair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
If today happened to be the first time that you are watching us and you've not subscribed, please do us a favor, like a flavor. Where's my flavor? And subscribe to this very channel and share. That is the most important thing. Share. Doctor, the last time that we met, we talked about a whole lot of things. You opened our eyes on your product, and based on that, we've received more and more we've received more and more questions and concerns, about people using other products. And number one main concern is they use the product and it bleaches. And when it bleaches, it leaves the pores. What do you call it? The black spots. Yes, it leaves the black spot there. Their question is that it's your product the same as what they know in the market. And the next one is they kept on using my skin breaks down. I don't understand. So you will be in the best position to tell them when your skin breaks down, what is it? So we have these two questions. We're going to start with one. But before that, I have Mr. Charles Whitehead here. Meanwhile, he's bald already. Mr. Charles.
Yes.
We know you've used some of her products. That is the reason why we invited you here. Which of these products have you used?
I've used the lavender body butter, and I've used the lotion, and I've used, my spouse uses a product for his feet.
Okay.
He's got problems with, and I've got, what is that, where it itches? Eczema.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have eczema, and I use her products for that.
Oh, okay.
And
so since you started using her products, have you seen changes?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I want to go back to the first product I remember, which was the soap and the sopa?
Yeah, the Sapo.
Sapo.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right. And when I first used that product, I was so amazed that it was exfoliating all the dead skin, and my skin was so smooth afterwards. And then I put
Is it the regular Sapo that we use in Ghana?
Yes.
The sponge.
The bathing sponge.
The net
yes.
one. Oh, okay.
And you see the ones there in the grocery store, the little round puffy ones, but they really don't do much to get rid of the dead skin. And that was the first wake up, the light bulb that went off. I was like, man, I need to use this. So I bought about 5 of them and gave them out to all of my friends and family.
You are not the first person talking about this Sapo. I don't know, because on weekends I drive Uber. I use my car for Uber. I don't know whether you are the same person that you talked about this Sapo in my Uber. I picked this gentleman and he talked about, oh yeah, I know some people from Ghana. Do you know this sponge? He was trying to describe it and he wrote it and he showed. Also, oh, this sponge. Also, yeah. You know where I can get some to buy? People love that product.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, doctor, when we say my skin has, my skin breakdown. What is it? Breakout. Okay. Yeah. What is the meaning? What do they mean by my skin breakout?
So sometimes it cycles. Some some people it's based on some things they eat or not drinking enough water or going through certain stressful times in their lives. Okay. And then they, the skin they get all these pimples on their face. So that's like a skin breakout.
Oh,
so,
okay.
And then some women have that during maybe right before their menstrual cycle or during their menstrual cycle. And then most women, once that's done, it goes away. And that happens because of hormonal changes, because the hormones have to change for the, natural cycles to happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So could it be because of a certain product that they use, or
it could be also? It could be also. So when there's a breakout, it's one of so many different things.
Okay.
So it's not easy to just say this, or that, you know. So it could be that they have acne problems that haven't been resolved yet. And like I said, you know, maybe one of the other issues, you know, is if it's a female, are they going through their menstrual cycle? Is it something
Due
that's
to stress?
Yes, stress, something that's changed in their, or even sometimes the water. If the water is too hard, you know, they use hard water to bathe and stuff like that. So it's a lot of different things, but you just have to take time to figure out where that falls in for you.
Oh, okay.
So when those things happen, you have to look at your life and see, okay, did it happen when I was going through some stress? Did it happen during my cycle? Did it happen, you know, when? You have to pay attention to that. And then you know what to do for the subsequent times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when it happened like this, it, from the way you were explaining things, mean it shouldn't stay for a long time, right? Or it could stay for a longer period?
Yeah, it could.
Oh, okay.
Everybody is different. Every skin is different. Every human is a little different. We all have you know. So if it's let's say it's the water that's, you know, affecting you, and nothing changes in the water, so it will be a constant thing. So sometimes they have like shower head filters that you can buy that can help soften the water for the shower you're taking.
Oh.
Yeah. So that also helps.
Okay.
So you have to try. So then you also see, am I eating too many fast foods? Am I eating right? You know, sometimes we're eating too many greasy foods. You know, you have to try your best to eat as clean as possible. That can help with the breakouts as well. It could also be the products you are using. That could, your skin is reacting to whatever you're putting on it to tell you, hey, I don't like this. You know, so it could be a whole slew of things, but you have to have patience to kind of take it one thing at a time. One thing you can identify is you have a problem. So then the solution is where you take one at a time, and then, oh, is it the water? Is it this? Is it my diet? What am I eating? Am I drinking too much soda? Eating out too much? Fast food too much? Too much fried foods? You know, taking all that into account. Is it during my menstrual cycle? So it's like a whole...
Does it happen to only females, or?
No, it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody.
Oh, okay.
So at any point in time, you know, your skin could be telling you, it could be something you are ingesting. For instance, my son, he has really terrible eczema, and he's had it for a long time. But then I couldn't figure out, and I was just trying, I did all those things I've been saying. Is it this? Is it that? He's 2 years old. So then I figured maybe it's something he's ingesting, that his body is telling us, hey, I don't like this. You know, so we did like a panel to see. He wasn't allergic, but he was sensitive.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is this the same as allergic reaction?
No, it's different.
Oh,
So
really?
people who have allergic reactions, it's like hives. You get all these big rashes, and then maybe you take some medication and then it goes away. So that's like a reaction. Or some people have it so bad that they can't even breathe. So that's like considered a big an emergency. But some people have sensitivities. So for instance, if like my son, if he eats sesame or sesame oil, anything that has sesame, cow milk, and he won't. He's not. His reaction to that, his body telling us it doesn't like it, is his eczema flares up. So once we knew that, we changed his diet with that, and then I changed. I told you I made some beef tallow for him. I realized he was responding better to the beef tallow. So I made him those products, and now his skin has cleared up.
Okay.
So because you are not constantly giving that, I'll say like assaulting the skin, you are able to heal it. Because if not, you can heal it from the outside, but you are still ingesting what is causing the problem.
Okay.
So you'll still be eating your walnuts or whatever that is causing the problems, and then it might be. So I'll go back a bit. So for my son, the reason why I switched him to beef tallow specifically, I realized that on his panel, there were a lot of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, sesame. It doesn't mean that he can't have them at all.
Okay.
But I feel like as we are going, we'll start introducing them back in his diet one at a time, so that the body kind of takes its time to get used to it, you know. So I realized that shea butter is also a nut. Even I was telling the doctor, I said, Shea butter is a nut. The doctor's like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't even know what shea butter comes, where it comes from, what it looks like. So I said, yeah. So I pulled it up. I said, shea butter comes from a nut. He says, no way. I said, yes. I said, well, it didn't show up on the test. But I said, since it comes from a nut, maybe I might be even causing more problems than, helping. So I said, let me take shea butter out of his skincare routine also. So I completely removed shea butter for him and almond. Almond.
Okay.
So I normally use almond oil to make my products, but I took out almond. I took out shea butter. So all the nuts, oils that I use, I took it out for him, and he's responding much better.
Oh.
So it's like a process. I tell people you have to have patience. Let's take this one at a time. So it's more, it's just not one, this is my this and then that's it. We have to kind of delve into it and work with it and see. So I tell people it's not a one size fits all. Not everything is good for everybody, and everybody is special in their own unique way. So we have to come up with products that work specifically for you.
So the breakout thing, you don't need any medication to get rid of it unless you check yourself to know what you are ingesting or what you are using for yourself. And
No,
sometimes
you can use medication for it. You can go to the dermatologist and they'll tell you, and then they'll give you medication, they'll give you creams, so on and so forth. But I'm coming from the side of trying my best to be as holistic as possible. So my side is, let's check to see maybe it's something you're ingesting, because this is just my thinking with my background. If I'm ingesting something that is causing this and I don't know, and I'm just treating it's like I'm just putting a band-aid over it. Then tomorrow the wound will open up again, and I'll put another band-aid. Then it'll open up. But why don't we take a look at what are we eating? Are you drinking enough water? Are you exercising?
That is what some of us, we don't have patience to do that.
Yes.
I don't want Charles to be idle. Charles, you've used these products. I'm going to swing
right,
it, right?
that beef talon. I mean, she just gave me that Friday.
Okay.
And I suffer from eczema from my legs and then the sides. And so I'm not itching right now.
Oh, since you started using that, you're not itching.
And I was like, what the heck is beef talon? I've never heard of that.
Oh.
But I remember my doctors would prescribe a type of medication and it just didn't work that long. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as effective. And so I love the fact that I'm going with holistic, all natural, as opposed to all these chemicals, because you don't know what people put in all of our food chain and all that stuff. There's just all kinds of plastics and stuff.
Right.
And so that gives me comfort to know that what I'm ingesting on my skin is good and it's natural and it's not harmful at all.
Thank you so much, Charles, for chipping in that. So we've dealt with breaking down of your skin. Let come to your product. So when it happened like this, because they wanted, the question that came, they wanted to know when the skin break down, can your product help? So let's chip in your product.
Right.
What is this special that you have in your product that if someone is having a skin breakdown, maybe the person has been trying to get rid of all these certain food I eat, but it's still not working? That is the reason why I asked, is it something that is a long term or a short term?
Right.
Do you have this special thing in your product that you think it can help when someone is facing such problem?
Right. So I'll give you an example. We went to Ghana December 2023, and I met a lady who does events, Jennifer, and when I saw her, it was terrible. The acne was, she had it was really bad. And so I kind of felt bad for her because, as a woman, your face is your first, that's the first thing people see. And even as a man, but then women, we are a little bit more sensitive to that.
Of course.
So then I approached her And I said, oh, I see that. She says, oh, don't, I know. So she kind of, she just shared her story with me. And so she's tried all different things, gone to doctors. This is in Ghana. Gone to and tried so many different
that
things.
picture you showed me?
Yes.
Oh, and those things that she had tried was causing the bleach,
yes.
Like
and then
she was
so she
becoming
ended
fair.
up starting to use these creams, and then she saw that it was bleaching her skin. But then she felt maybe if I do that, it
will
will
go,
take away,
out, yeah.
and then it actually made it worse. So then I told her, listen, I make skincare products. I've never seen your situation before, and I can never guarantee.
Exactly. That's
what
one thing I
is-
like about
I
you.
cannot
You can't guarantee, yeah.
that it will, it will
Just
work.
give me some time
But give me time.
and some money.
And not much, not
Not
much.
much.
My goal is to help you.
Exactly.
I mean, the money you need it because I have to buy the raw materials to make.
Of course, yeah.
And I use good stuff. I don't use, things that are just, I won't say
Ordinary.
expensive, ordinary. But if it's going to help, I will use it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We're going to pause here for a short commercial break. Remember, it's Vasca Freelancers who helped me to come all the way from my place, about 30 minutes drive, to this wonderful place for this health education. So we're going to pause for a short break. When we come back, we continue.
Are you looking for an expert to complete your project? Vasca Freelancers has the best solution for you. We have experts in various categories such as online advertising, graphic design, music and audio, education, business and finance, tech and software, plus event services. Get access to affordable services and highly talented global experts and save your time while having the flexibility to focus on what matters. Vasca, expert quality, pay less.
You were talking about a certain lady called Jennifer,
Yes.
Jennifer's story, before we went for a break. So when you saw her and you realized she was having a problem, you said you didn't know. You told her that, okay, I can't guarantee you. And what happened?
So I said to her, I said, well, I use the products. I said, because I also have acne problems, but you can't tell, right? So I also have acne issues and, same problems. So I told her, well, I make a face serum, which is this one. I make a face serum and I infuse calendula and other oil, herbs in the almond oil. I extract it and then I add these other oils in here, which would help control your own body's oil production. And some of these oils here has natural properties that help, like antimicrobial growth, antifungal growth, but not like medication per se, but it's not medication, but it's like in its natural form, you know. So you get small doses of it to help. So I said, I'll give you this. I took my serum to Ghana. I took it to Ghana when I met her. I gave her the whole thing. I said, I'll give you the serum. And I also gave her the neem orange frankincense. This one. So I don't know if you know neem. The neem, like the neem tree.
Yeah, the neem tree.
Yeah, the neem tree. So I use, that's it, the neem orange frankincense. And then I gave her my turmeric bar.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. So I gave her the turmeric bar, and it has the turmeric, yes. So I gave her these three items. And then I said, you can try these three items and see if it will work. I can't guarantee. So that was, we had just got to Ghana in December, and I gave it to her, and I didn't hear from her for about a week. So I moved on. I forgot about it. We were sitting in my mom's house, and someone comes through the gate, and she was so excited. Look at my face.
Because the picture you showed me, it's a total transformation.
Yeah,
it's like,
she said, look at, even within 1 week. And I said, oh, Jennifer, I don't see any difference in your face. She says, it is not your face. You haven't lived with this. So you don't see. But I am telling you that
emotional.
This is, yes.
This is so
She
much
didn't
better.
know what to, and I said, oh, I didn't come with a lot, but this face serum, all you need is 2 pumps in the morning or whenever you wash your face, 2 pumps and then 2 pumps at night. So it's able to last you almost 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So she was able to use it for a long time. And by the time she was done with the small supply I gave her, her face had completely changed. And she herself had completely changed.
And you can see from the picture that the first, that is one thing that amazes me. The first picture where she has this more, you know, she was fair.
Yes.
Like bleach, totally. You can see the bleach.
Yes.
But the second one, that when she finished using her real color,
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And
oh
I tell people, I said, we are all beautiful. We are all beautiful in our own way. You know, so I want to see women, men, and me feel confident in your own skin. Feel happy with your, you know, the way you look, you know, and you look in the mirror, you see your face, and then you feel happy. Your confidence level is boosted and all that. So when Jennifer came, I mean, I've never had anybody react like that, and we were all surprised, you know, because we were all sitting there eating breakfast, and she came and she couldn't stop talking. She kept on going on. What can I do? How much do I said, no, Jennifer, I didn't even think it will work. So I mean, I'm even glad that you've given me a chance. So after we came back, I've kept in touch with her, and now, oh my, her face is so. She sends me pictures. I went to church. She did this. I mean, she doesn't even wear makeup anymore. So, and then the other thing about the face washing, some people use like a towel to wash their, like a face towel to wash their face. The question I always ask is, how often are you changing out that towel? Not just washing it, changing it out, because we have natural bacteria on our faces. That is there to protect us. We have some in your nose, you have some in your ears, you have some in almost everywhere. It's there to protect us. But the one on your skin is supposed to do its job on your skin. Now, when your skin breaks and it goes through your skin, it doesn't belong there. So that's when you can cause infection, blah, blah, all those things. So when things go where they are not supposed to be, that's when the problems come. So when you like you have a pimple and you pop it, you are breaking the skin. So you could be introducing bacteria into that now, the wound. Yeah. So when you're using the face face towel, what do you normally do? When you're done, you rinse it and then you hang it dry. Where? In your bathroom. Your bathroom is, you don't see it, you don't feel it. It's quite humid. Some people's, all of ours. So most bathrooms now will have like a fan, or you can open the window, or so on and so forth. But that bacteria is still in the towel. So what do you come back the next day? Take it, put it back on your face again.
You introduce the bacteria.
You're introducing it again. Take it, put it. Some people use the same towel for like a week or 2.
So what is the difference when you use the towel and when you use the regular sponge that we know? We have some of the sponge here.
The Sapo, the good thing, if you can use
this one is mainly used by Africans.
From
Africa.
We are introducing it to the world.
Even most of people in Africa, they don't even use it. They use towel. I don't know why. We have this. Charles, you've used this.
Yes. Man, I tell you what.
The first time that you used it, how did you feel?
When I first used this, and I went home and showered, my elbows, you know, because when you're sitting there in the chair at the office or you're driving, they get chafed. And I'm telling you, when I used that,
you felt like you'd be reborn.
It scrubbed all that chafe off. Man, I tell you what.
So since that time, you used it.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah, I have a bunch of these that I've given to family and friends, but not only that, I still use it today.
Okay, let me.
It's been.
If you are watching us and you are from Ghana, Nigeria, any part of Africa, and you don't use this to take a shower, hey, you are making a big mistake.
That's right.
I'm telling you, sponge. This one is really, really good.
Yeah,
it's good for your skin.
The great part of it, the great thing too, is it exfoliates very well. And it won't hold on to the bacteria. When you are done, you are done using it, right? Normally, when you are done using it, there's still soap in here, right? So you just rinse off the soap, and then you hang it dry. But it's a net, so it's not like a towel that the towel has all that. So this one, it hangs dry. It dries fast.
The towel has like fiber or something.
Yes,
You know,
and
that
it just
Right.
holds on to
But
it.
not only that, your towel is about this big.
Right.
I like something I can
The
scrub my
scrub,
back.
oh.
That was the
Yes.
problem. I had all this acne and
Yes.
problems on my
Yes.
back, but
Yes.
now I don't have those issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what I love about the soap is that you just take a little bit, rub a little bit like that on there, and then it'll just lather up when you add the water. I'm telling you. And then your skin feels so squeaky clean.
Yeah.
You don't have any kind of film on you or anything like that. So I just
Yeah.
love the product. You know I love your products.
All right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still on our INKUH product. So if you are watching us and you just came, please go to your computer, log on to www.inkuh.com, or you can check us on Instagram. For Instagram, I'll keep on.
Yes. Oh, the Instagram is INKUH LLC.
INKUH LLC.
So INKUH LLC.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can just go there right now. You know, a friend of mine in Virginia was watching. He said, you know, as I was watching, I just took my computer, logged on to, oh, the product is so affordable. You know, he said, apart from all that she's saying, the product is not expensive. That is what she told me. I said,
Yeah.
oh, really? Me, even that time, I had not even gone to the website.
Yeah.
I did the video, I did everything, but I had not gone to the website. I said,
Right.
do you know the product is not expensive?
Yeah.
So my wife went there, and my wife saw this, and he saw the price. My wife, really?
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
So she said she wants some of this.
No worries.
And I also want some for my hair.
No
I said,
worries.
because of this product, I'm telling you, I like to shave, but because of this product, I'm going to leave my hair bushy, try to wash it and see the difference before I start shaving.
No worries at all. I tell people I am more than 1,000 and plus percent very confident in my product. Because I know what I am doing. I do a lot of research. Whenever I'm using something or I'm making something, I look into it. I ask questions. For instance, this neem that I do, smell it. This is neem oil.
Neem oil.
Smell it. Smell neem oil. See the smell.
The raw one?
This is raw neem oil. You see how it smells? Remember back home in Ghana, they will give it to you to drink and all that.
Yeah.
So this is the oil. They extract the oil. Smell it. So, but then let me make you smell the neem soap.
Okay.
And that will tell you
the difference.
What I'm trying to say. And so see if what you smelt.
Yeah.
Do you smell it? That's
not too strong.
So you're able to use it.
Yeah.
And then you won't smell like neem. And some people, they don't like the smell of the neem. They even they see the product and they stay away. I said, no, give it a chance, because I do it at a percentage that is helpful.
So is this the same as the
This
neem?
is the neem leaves.
Neem leaves, okay.
But the oil, the leaves I use for a different product. I'll talk about that. But the oil I use for the soap.
Okay.
Because like I said, having certain the background helps me know when to use oil, when to use powder, when to use so on and so forth. But I always tell people that whenever I make a product, I'm 100% behind it. And I always like feedback. So if you tell me this and this and this, like I said, not everything is good for everybody. So you can use the neem, or some people say it's too strong. No worries. Try the turmeric. Oh, that one is much better. Or this, or maybe some people have an issue with scents, regardless. So we can try making something unscented for you. So my goal always is to solve, or try my best to solve a problem. And if that will help you be more confident, that will help you, like Jennifer, she was able to go to church more confident, be more social. It will change your life.
Yeah, that is also one thing. I mean, just like my pot belly, if anytime I dress, I want to tuck in, but because of the pot belly, I don't feel comfortable tucking. So if you have something on your skin, sometimes you want to be involved, but because you try to,
it chips at your self-confidence.
Self-confidence,
So,
but I'm confident. Trust me. That's why I come on the screen. I'm 100%. No pot belly. Anytime people tell me, I say, "Hey, this is an inheritance.
Right.
My father gave me, so stop talking about it."
We'll deal with that too later.
We'll deal with that.
But with the expense of the product, my thing is, good things shouldn't be out of reach for people who need it. You know, I can't make it very expensive, but then some people who need it will not be able to afford it.
Yeah.
And I feel that is not
Fair.
it's not fair. It's not right. You know, and so my goal is for it to reach you, for you to get the benefits of what I'm trying to do. And then for you to feel and be able to fulfill the purpose you have. Because some people want to do public speaking, but if their face, their makeup is not covering it enough. So then they won't go. They won't do this. They won't do that. But then if your face looks good, and you have, you know, you are able to put on even some people, even you have nice, beautiful set of teeth, you're smiling, you're doing. So I'm like, why can't people, even if you can't afford it, those things you should be able to.
You know,
achieve.
doctor, honestly, you know, no matter where you are, trust me, this is my plea. No matter where you are, doctor is not after your money. Though we use, there's a saying that we use fish to catch fish, right? Or meat to catch fish, whichever way. She's not after your money, but after your health. So please, wherever you are, let's support this business, small businesses, trying to push these small businesses. And she's open to any question. You can contact her. We'll go to the website, contact her. Charles, I understand there is a product that has been named after you.
Oh, yes.
What
Chuck's
product?
Lemon Verbena.
What is it?
This product smells just so wonderful. And when Margaret came up with it, I was like,
so
in
this
love.
is the one.
This
Is
is
it the one?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, let me
And
see.
the
Let me see the box.
colors,
Yeah.
the art, it's almost like artwork. You know, all of her soaps.
Chuck's Lemon Verbena. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So when
I'm
I go to
telling
name a
you
product
guys
after
gotta
me,
get that. That is the
So-
best
Yeah.
smelling.
Why did you name this product
Okay,
after
so
him?
Charles, when I started making soap, Charles approached me and said, "Hey, I have an Airbnb, and we're supposed to provide soap. Can you make
Okay.
me soap?" And I said, "What scent?" And so we're going back and forth, back and forth. Charles said he likes something citrus, and I said, "Oh my, you are making this too difficult." So I finally found this lemon verbena. I said, "Do you like this fragrance?" He said, "Yeah, I love it." So I said, "Then you have to name it." Because now I'm not going to go and try to figure out what to name. So that is how the name came about.
Chuck's
So
Lemon
yes,
Verbena.
and then
Yes.
some the other products I have named after my children. So Naya Lavender is for Nanaya because she loves purple and she loves lavender. So Naya Lavender, and then Abby Rose is Abna.
Oh,
So
okay.
Abby Rose.
That's nice.
And then I named one after my mother, Bella Blossom.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
her name is Bella, so
That's
it's Bella
beautiful.
Blossom.
You see, my baby brother or my younger brother, Felix, he works at the where in Tema, is it Unilever, and he likes perfumes a lot. He has tried a lot of perfumes, and one day he smelled this perfume, and I told him that, hey, you know, I've found this perfume. It smells so good. He said, what is the name? So I didn't want to tell him. I said, we call it Jifam Royale. He said, what kind of product is that? I said, Jifam Royale. He said, buy some for me, brother, buy some for me. He didn't even think of the Jifam is, my name is Jambra.
Okay.
So the Jifam is Jambra family.
Right.
Yes. And you see TRK,
Right.
the Royal King. So
Yes.
Jifam Royal. But I
Right.
mean, Jifam Royal, she
He
did
didn't
not
even
even
pay attention. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. No, so that is beautiful. So this product, since you started using it, Charles, have you experienced any side effects, or has anyone complained about?
No, because it's all natural, and the smell is great. It leaves your skin clean.
Okay.
And that's what's really great about it.
Okay. We're going to go for second commercial break. When we come back, we come for the final part where she's going to tell us everything here, explaining what they meant. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Do you want to plan for life or plan for death? Do you have life insurance? Or is it actually death insurance? Ask yourself, Can you access money from your life insurance while you're still alive? Does it cover critical illnesses like stroke, cancer, heart attack, or dialysis? If not, you don't have life insurance. You have death insurance. Now, imagine this, a new kind of life insurance that works for you while you're alive. It can help pay for your child's college education, a down payment on your dream home, start a business, secure your retirement, or even replace your income if you're too sick to work. And, of course, it still protects your family when you're gone. Isaac Henna has been helping people like you navigate their options for years. He's the expert you need to make the right choice. And here's the best part. His assistance is absolutely free. Don't wait. Contact Isaac Henna today at 1-717-343-0111 or email kwADWOIsaac149@gmail.com. Plan for life, not just for death.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This discussion is becoming very, very interesting. I know you missed the first part or the first episode. Go for the first episode video, watch it, then you understand what we're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want you to explain these. What, like, why do you use this name, this and this and this? Why do you add them in your product?
Okay.
Just one by one, just in about 5 minutes.
Okay. So this one here is lavender buds.
Okay.
So even if you squeeze it and you rub it,
Mm-hmm.
you can smell the lavender in your hands.
Okay.
You know.
Oh, I can smell it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See.
Yeah.
So that is the natural lavender that is grown in the fields. Yeah. So it has its own natural properties. And I use that in like an oil, and I extract.
Okay.
You know, so I put it in there, and I do in the summertime. You know, Texas, we are blessed with abundance of sunlight and heat. So I do my sun infusion outside, and you know, I leave it out every day, pick it up, bring it back 6 weeks, so that they can, you know, extract all the goodness from the herbs for me.
Okay.
And then I use some of it to make my face serum. I use different herb combination for my face. So when I pick the herb combinations for my face, what I'm looking for is, you know, people, what do? When we see a pimple, we want to pop. When we pop, the skin breaks. So I want something that is going to heal the skin. So I pick certain, the herbs that will help, you know, have the healing properties, you know, and then to help that underlining, clean out, you know, the acne and all that.
So do these have any healing property?
Yeah, all of them do.
They do.
All of them do.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say healing, but aiding, you know, to help.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they say healing, people will say, "Oh, forget this, and I'll only do." No, it's aiding. So it helps whatever is going on with your skin, you know. And so I also use neem leaves. These neem leaves, they pick it in Ghana for me.
Okay.
You can smell the pungency of them. They wash it and it's sun dried, and then they send it to me here. And then I also use that to do some of my other oils. You know, so same thing. I mix different herbs together, extract the goodness out of it, and then I use that to make, you know, I use some of it to make my hair serums. I use some of it to make my hair creams. You know, because some oils help our hair grow. Some oils help with acne control. So every oil has its own property. So I combine it where it's needed. You know, if it's for hair, I know which ones I'm using. And even the hair one, the essential oil. Some essential oils are good to help you with the hair growth, to thicken the hair, and to also reduce hair loss.
Do you have hair cream?
Yes, I have hair cream.
Okay.
If you go on the website, INKUH.com, you see hair cream. And always remember, the goal is to make you look your best, make you feel your best. You know, for my mom had the male pattern baldness, so she was one of my test subjects. So she's trying. So their hair has really improved. You know, at 75, her hair is growing, and yes. And I have an auntie in Maryland also. She says, I'm almost 60. Look at my hair.
Oh, wow.
You know, and then I have
The lady you
yes,
asked
the
me
lady,
to talk,
yes,
Sister Joyce.
yes,
If you are watching that, I
yes.
mean, it's the picture she showed me. Oh my goodness!
Yes.
You cut the face. Oh, he said, Bernard, you know something? There's no filter, nothing, like no makeup,
Yeah.
and the face is smooth and black, beautiful.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that is the goal. That is my goal. I want you, if you are using the product, feel happy. Yesterday we went vending, and this lady came to the booth, and she said, I bought your shampoo. I make shampoo bars also on the website. If you have questions, give me a call.
Okay.
And then she said to my hair, she's a Caucasian lady, and she thought the product will only be for black women. And I said, no, I make it for all women. When I do my formula, I formulate it so that even men, women, everybody, we can all use it. She said, look at my hair. And her hair was, I mean, I even felt jealous because her hair was looking so nice,
So
beautiful. And she stayed in my booth and left her booth to come and stay in my booth to
and
tell
sell
people.
your product. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's accomplishing its goal. And then this one here is rose petals. You know, as you can see that the rose. So it says that's the rose. Yeah. So it's dried, and I also add it to my extraction. That also has properties. That is also beneficial to our skin. So, and I'm still learning also. So if there is there's an herb or something, I look into it. How is that going to help? You know, and like I said, since it's you can smell the roses. Since it's a collective, if I don't mind purchasing it, I will do the best so that everybody gets the best.
Exactly.
You know, because we deserve, and I don't believe in you having to buy my products 15 million times before you start seeing results. You know, if you don't want to buy the product, no problem. It doesn't. I'm still.
But this is working.
Yeah.
This is something
This
that
is
is
real.
working.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is
real.
real deal.
Honestly,
This is not.
it's real.
Yeah.
Charles, before we sign out, we've been using these products. I want you to tell these people, wonderful people who are watching us, the real truth about this product. What message do you have for that? You can look straight into the camera, the phone over there, or this one. Just look straight into it and tell us.
Well, I tell you what. Ever since she said she made soap, okay, and it went from soap to lotions to special need products, and I'm telling you, this woman is the real deal. And you people out there support Black businesses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also, so I have yesterday my crazy self, my
What is
cousin.
this?
That's my cousin in. You can open it and smell it.
What is it?
A shaving cream for
Shaving
men.
cream. Oh, okay.
My cousin in Ohio, he called me and then he says, "You are making."
Pass that this way.
You can smell it. You are making all these products. What about me? I have all these shaving and the shaving bumps. I said,
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Then there's another problem to be solved.
Yes.
You know, for male and shaving
So
and
how
shaving
do
bumps.
you come by this? Because when they say make this, then all of a sudden you'll be able to make it.
If you give it to
is
me,
it a gift? Do you
I
dream
don't
and get it,
know.
or
If I always tell people, don't ask me that question because I don't, even myself, I don't know.
you read, you
I
learn?
read a lot. I just and things I read a lot, and I read a lot about it's in my interest.
Okay.
So I read a lot. I know
And you put it into
magazines.
practice.
So then when the time is right, then I remember, hey, I read this in that book. Isn't that what this person is saying? Then I have a photographic memory. That's what helps me. So then I remember, hey, I read that somewhere, and or it will jog my memory. I read that somewhere, or someone said this somewhere. Then I go back and look at it and see, or maybe if I add this to this, and then I start doing my research.
Exactly.
And So then even yesterday with this shave cream, I've been working on the formula, and I've just been lazy about it. I'll do something, I'll leave it. So another customer had asked me for a shave cream, and then my cousin asked me again. He says, Margaret, we men, we have bumps issues and all that when we shave. And so I said, oh, I know that my face serum helps with the bumps and all that. So I said, why don't I make a very good face shaver? That way men you know, they can have a very close, clean shave, and then combine it
healing
with
properties.
this to help the bumps. So I said, cousin, do you want to be my guinea pig? He said, of course. So yesterday he got me excited. He went vending from 7 o'clock in the morning. We came home about 6 p.m. and I went straight into, and my husband said, you're crazy. I said, hey, I didn't feel tired. I went in there and I worked and worked on this. The first try, it didn't work. And I said, no, I'm not doing something right. So I went back again. I kept on, I mixed about 4 or 5 batches. And then I realized the mistake, or, you know, after what I was doing, and I got the consistency right. So now that's what I do. When I make the product, I get it, I try it first. So I tried it. I liked how it worked. And so now I give it to my cousin, he tries it, then on to my production team. My husband, he will pick up a container for it. You know, this one is just the container for now. So I get a container for it, he will do the labeling and we do that and then put it together and then market it. So it's coming soon. It's coming soon. So I'm coming soon. It's a men's shaver and then a cleanser and oil-free cleanser for your face. So those are the 2 products I'm working on now.
All right.
And I'll be your guinea pig.
Once you try, let me know.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me know.
So you're going to tell us your message for them before we sign up.
Oh, well, all I say is never give up hope. Whatever the issue is that you have, especially if it has to do with your skin, it's very difficult, but never give up hope. Just keep trying. Keep trying. And just because one thing didn't work doesn't mean that, you know. And especially I always say when you come to start using my products, please take the pill, chill pill. Patience. You know, if it didn't work, call me, tell me it didn't work. Then we try something else. Okay, maybe we are not doing this, so we are not doing that. So yes, I always say have patience with the product. And my goal is for us to get to the root cause. Sometimes it's just stress. You take the stress out and everything is fine. You know, sometimes it's just, you know, walking, doing a little bit of an exercise to get the blood flow, and then all that is good. So sometimes it's something very small. You know, in science, in basic science, we learn something called homeostasis. When something small goes off, the whole body is out of balance. And then when you fix something, sometimes you'll be surprised, something so small. Sometimes just increasing water intake fixes everything. You know, so it's not complicated. And we shouldn't make it complicated. You know, so let's try to go to the basics and then watch what we are eating. That's most important.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming. And remember, you are what you eat. But this skin, doctor said it and it's here. This skin is the largest organ. So if you whatever you put on your skin decide most of the thing that goes on in your body because it absorbs it. Let's promote this product. Let's share. Let's tell people. Let's preach this good news, because most of the products you can see, I can't say much about it, but some will bleach, some will give you problem. But this product is the real deal. Just what Charles said. This is the real deal. The name once again is Arthur Bafo Jambra. You can call me the Royal King. Today, we were fortunate to have Dr. Margaret Nana Afrakoma Ejay and Charles Whitehead. Yes, white hair with bar.
With the white beard.
Yeah, and white beard. Remember, it's Vasca Freelancers who helped me to travel all the way from my house to this place to have this very wonderful health education. Until we meet again another time, we say enjoy the rest of your time. Bye-bye.
Thank you.